The Champions League quarter-final looms over. It's Real Madrid versus Manchester City. The first leg is at the Bernabeu. What are your feelings going into the quarter-finals against Pep Guardiola's team?
Yeah, third time in a few years, so looking forward to it. I think the team is strong. It will be a challenge for sure. Hopefully all our players will be in shape for that match. That will be key. And, it's the Bernabeu first leg. Magic comes to here, so looking forward to it.
Definitely looking forward to it. And yes, 3 years in a row. The first year we beat them, Rodrigo's Magic.
Yeah.
Last year what happened was kind of unfortunate in the semi-finals. We had a 1-1 draw here, but at the Etihad we lost 4-0. What should be done this year to avoid what happened last year?
I think we have to be more effective. I think last time we missed a lot of goals. We'll have few chances. We have to be on target because City will have us, right there. So we need to be effective.
And which are the Real Madrid players you have in mind who could decide the tie overall? A lot of people are saying we have replaced Benzema in a way with Jude Bellingham playing as a false number 9. Vinny steps up in big games. So who are those players you want to impact the game?
Jude Bellingham, man. That is the game, the type of game that he came here to play. So looking forward to see him deliver. And also I really like Brahim. Brahim is a low-key player, but I think he loves that kind of matches just to let people know that he's for real and he deserves to be at Real Madrid.
Oh man, definitely. I think both of them, I agree with him that Jude has come here to play games like this, and Brahim, whenever he has had these chances this year, he stepped up, scored and given us points. Thank you, man. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Pleasure.
Enjoy the game against Bilbao. We are outside the Santiago Bernabeu and our series about the Man City game continues. We have Sekou, a Real Madrid fan, with us. I want to know, what are your feelings going into the first leg against Manchester City? What are your feelings?
I feel quite confident for them. This is a very great team we have in Real Madrid, so I'm quite confident on the win for the next game against Manchester City. So that's quite confident.
Quite confident. And yeah, obviously, it's a new year, new season, new players like Jude Bellingham who are rising the charts. But what happened last year, we were thrashed in the semi-finals we had a very heavy defeat in the semi-finals. What should be done this year, or what is new that we have this year that can help us avoid what happened last year?
I think we have a very consistent team this year. Like you said, Jude Bellingham is a great player for this year. So I think he will help to raise the Champions League this year. And the team this year is very great as well. We count on the return of several players like Militao, like. Not Alaba, because I think this is over for the season. But Militao can be a good as they said, fichaje.
Yes, fichaje, yes.
Yes. So the players this year can go very, very well, and we hope Mbappe can come next year as well to help.
Yeah, man, definitely. It would be a dream to face Mbappe in the final, beat PSG. He joins next season. But yeah, thank you so much, man. Merci beaucoup for talking to us.
Thank you very much.
Game like Manchester City, What are your feelings going into that game? Because last year, the first leg we got a draw, second leg it was an unfortunate result. We lost in the semi-finals. A year before that we beat them in a very miraculous manner. So what are your feelings going into the game, and what should be done in order to avoid what happened last year?
I think this year Madrid is in a much better form than last year. We have had great signings such as Bellingham. We have Brahim in pretty good shape too. I'm not sure that Militao will be starting the game, but I think he can be crucial for the second leg. And I think City at the same time now they are very they are struggling. I think they tied today.
Yeah, they had a draw against Arsenal today.
They tied, and they have to be very focused on their league. So I think now Madrid has 9 days, I believe it is, to recover, and I think we're in much better shape than last year against them.
Man, definitely. I think I would like to highlight 3 important points that he said. We are in better shape. Players like Jude Bellingham, new signings who are impacting our season from day one. And Eder Militao will be very crucial. He might not play a lot in the first leg, but it could be very crucial for the second leg. And people don't forget that it's decided over 2 legs, the entire tie, so could be a difference maker. Feelings before the first game against Manchester City?
I think with Vinicius, Rodrigo, Bellingham, and 10 days of rest, not 3 days but resting, we will perform a high level here. Yeah, I'm absolutely convinced. In Manchester, maybe the second leg will be so much tough. So I hope here we score at least 2 goals to beat Manchester City on England.
Definitely, man. We need to take a good lead to the Etihad Stadium so that we can avoid what happened last year. The Champions League quarterfinals up next against Manchester City. We have a fan with us, Ivan. Welcome, Ivan. I want to know, what are your opinions? What are you feeling before the game against Manchester City?
Bueno, obviously it will be a difficult match against one of the best clubs of England, but Real Madrid in Champions League is Real Madrid, and I think we can beat them perfectly. Perfect.
And I'll just add one more question. Last year we lost to them in a very bad manner, 4-0 in the semi-finals away. The same thing, the second leg, La Vuelta, SN Manchester. What should be done in order to avoid what happened last season? What do we have to basically make sure what happened last year should not be repeated?
In my opinion, we have now better players and a new team with bajas, lesiones.
More squad depth.
Like Courtois or Militao. I think he's going to play. I think that we have a stronger group, and we can do better than the other game.
That's what we hope, because we have to beat them. The revenge is on. Muchas gracias, Iván, para hablar con nosotros. Our series about the Manchester City game continues. It's the quarterfinals of the Champions League. What are your feelings going into the quarterfinals against Manchester City?
I have just spent my first 2 days in Madrid. I love the city. I am here on a soccer vacation, or football vacation, so I don't see how you can lose.
Oh man, that's what we also hope. We want our revenge. We have to beat Manchester City. Are you excited for the game though?
I am.
Big 2 teams.
Beat Bilbao. Beat Manchester City.
Perfect.
Beat City.
Beat City.
Yeah.
First beat Bilbao, then beat City. That's the message from our fan here.
2 in a row.
2 in a row. Get the result done. Thank you so much. So we are outside the Santiago Bernabeu. The next game is against Manchester City. We have a fan from India, Abhinav. What are your feelings going in for the game?
Yeah, my feelings are a bit mixed. I want a revenge from the last time because we were really beaten badly. On the other hand, Man City are a very good team. They are very strong. I hope we do well this time.
Yeah, man, that's what we hope as well. The very fact that you mentioned that we were beaten badly, and all of us have bad memories of that. But what should we do, or what different thing we have this year that can help us avoid what happened last year and we go through the next round?
I think last time, the first match, we didn't take our chances. The match was here at the Bernabeu. We didn't take our chances, and it was a draw. And when we went to Manchester City, they just thrashed us. What we need to do is, again, we have the first match here. We need to take our chances and get a goal or 2-goal lead at least, and maybe play a very good defensive game there. We were very defensive here, and even in Manchester City, they were scoring goals, and we were, I don't know, just waiting for the perfect chance which never came.
Yeah, man, definitely. A lot of things to keep in mind. A defensive game. Make sure that we do take a lead. Thank you, Abhin. It was great having you on Let's Be Real.
Let's get the revenge this time.